Hello, my friends. I want to bring in this video to talk about the lies, deceptions, and harassment issues that are going on at the PYLUSD and have been going on for, unfortunately, a very long time. But just recently, they've just hit a new level of nonsense. And one of the biggest culprits in this are these groups of people right here, which is Carrie Buck, Marilyn Anderson, Planned Parenthood, California Teachers Association, and the APLE, which is the Association of Placentia Linda Educators. And they want you to believe that the current administration, executive board, the school board trustees, which of course are Leander Blades, Sean Youngblood, and Todd Frazier, are out of control, firing people willy-nilly, destroying programs that have worked, which is laughable, because even Marilyn Anderson in the last school board meeting said things are a shambles. School grades are horrible. Yes, because of the last 20 years and especially the last group of administrators that have been in position prior to the current school board and the current superintendent and his executives that he has brought on board. And so they just want you to believe that things are coming to an end. As a matter as the school district is going to die, when in fact the opposite is happening. There's nothing but growth. There's nothing but positive programs that are helping children become more educated, greater educated. Apparently, I need some of that help, but. It's the opposite. There are some great things happening. And in that process, there's simply some people who are not holding their own and not doing their jobs that absolutely need to be let go. And I'm going to give you one example here today, and that is the principal of El Dorado, Joey Davis. Principal Joey Davis, my kids go to El Dorado. I've had 3 kids. Actually, I've had 4 kids total go to El Dorado, but currently, most recently, had 3 children going to El Dorado. One of them I had to remove because of it being so dangerous that I have a child that is susceptible to some of the nonsense that Joey Davis allows to go on at his school, that we had to pull her out, and now we homeschool her. And so this has been going on for quite some time, and for a long period of time, I have been making them aware, and that is them being the school board and the superintendents, about what has been going on in El Dorado. And these are not just my words, but they are the words of other parents who have reached out to me because they're too afraid of harassment from teachers and from the teachers' unions. They've given me the information and asked me because they know that I don't care. And so these videos and pictures, some of them I can't show you because they are pictures of children that are under 18. So I'm not going to show you them, but they are pictures of boys in the girls' locker rooms. There is a drag show, a dancer at the last 2 dances that they've had at El Dorado. There's of course, the LGBTQ issues, the flags and the posters that are posted in some of the teachers' classrooms that are inappropriately placed. And I've written them about the narcotics dogs that they used and asked them if they have the training, the proper training of these dogs. Have they vetted the company to make sure that they are using real narcotics to train on? Do they have proper insurance? And other issues in regard to their training records and that kind of stuff, which none of that has been presented to me to show me that they have done that job there at El Dorado High School. We have stories of that families have said that their 15-year-old freshmen and it said they don't even go and drink water all day long to avoid having to go to the restroom. They don't want to have to use the restroom because they're afraid of the boys that are in the girls' restrooms. They don't change their tampons, and they are afraid of being spied on while they use the restroom. We have violations of dress code that Joey Davis refuses to enforce. He sent me some type of chart not too long ago and said, we've had 20 violations that I violated girls for in this school year. And I said, 20 in a school year? You could drop your child off and sit there for 5 minutes while you're dropping your child off and see 20 violations in the short period of time that you're standing there as kids are coming to school. Clearly, nobody, and particularly not Joey Davis, is enforcing the dress codes. And I could go on. There's just a number of issues that we've had to present the school board with and the superintendent with in regard to Joey's failure to act and to create a culture of debauchery at El Dorado High School. The most recent thing that I'm going to report to you is harassment and creating a hostile work environment, and that is with the SRO, the school resource officer. The problems became so bad between Joey Davis and the way that he treated the SRO, telling them that he didn't want them around, that he didn't want to see them, and on and on and on. I have other quotes, but I have not been able to confirm them because these are hearsay so far. But whatever it was so bad that the SROs went to the administration at Placentia Police Department and said, we can no longer go to El Dorado. It is such a hostile work environment for us that we don't feel safe going to that school. Now, you're talking about police officers who get shot at, who get spit on, who get kicked and punched, who have to fight with some of the worst people in our community, that they felt so harassed by Joey at El Dorado High School that they felt unsafe to go to the school. That's how bad it was. Just think about that. Think about how badly police officers have to be harassed that they feel that it's unsafe for them to go to work at a specific location, this place being El Dorado High School. Unfortunately, our superhero, Dr. Alex Chirnes, had to come in and fly in and go to the Placentia Police Department and speak to the chief of police in order to save the program. And he did so, as far as I know. He was able to go to the chief of police, talk to them, and save the program. And I'm not sure of how it's going to work and what Joey has been said, what's been said to him. Maybe it's that he's not to have any communication with the SROs. Who knows? I'm going to find out more, but I want to make sure and let you know right away before this gets out of hand that this problem with Joey has become so great that he simply, in my opinion, has to be removed. And so this is what's happening. You don't want to listen to the APLE and the CTA and Planned Parenthood and Carrie Buck and Marilyn Anderson and all of their underlings about what it is they're saying, that these people are being removed without cause, without a reason. There is so much corruption that I don't know how Dr. Alex Chirnes gets things done in such a positive way, bringing in a new charter school, to starting a new athletic center in the school district, to creating tutors for thousands of children that they were never able to get before, to beginning to make changes in many of the schools that have been just sitting there. Some of these fixes, some of these things like putting walls in a believe it's a middle school that had 5 classrooms in a building and no walls to separate the classes, that teachers were teaching over each other. That hadn't been done in years, but Dr. Alex Chirnes came in and put the walls up. Like that's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. Who couldn't do that? But Dr. Alex had to come in there and make sure that happened. He's able to do that, and now try to also fix at the same time, along with his executive board, much of the corruption that has been allowed to occur for many, many years in the PYLUSD. So along with many other people, Joey has to go. And this latest thing of creating a hostile work environment for the school resource officers has to be the final straw, amongst a bunch of other things, amongst creating a culture of debauchery at El Dorado High School. So I just want to bring you the true information, the real information. They believe that they can just spout nonsense and lies and think that we won't fight back with the truth. People are being removed because they have to be removed for the sake of our children. Programs are being started because they've not been started under the past administrations, like education, like tutoring, like programs that will actually help further children as they go on into adulthood. Those things have not been done. lining the pockets of friends and family within the school district with the money that you pay for has not been going to the education of the children. It's been going for the financial benefit of certain people within our school district, which I'll be bringing to you as we continue. So I hope this information has been helpful. You have to begin to understand that these people that I named at the beginning are not giving you the truth, and they are a detriment to our children and our families in the Placentia Yorba Linda Unified School District. All right, my friends, that's it for this one. I'll see you at the next one. Take care.